At some time in the summer of 1665, officials in London discovered the bodies of two French sailors in an alleyway by Drury Lane. There was in this nothing unusual. Life in the 17th century London was both short and cheap. The dying died where they had dropped. It was the manner of their death that prompted concern. Both men had plainly died as the result of a swift, savage infection, and both men were riddled with buboes, ugly purple swellings that had erupted most generously in their armpits and their groins. The diagnosis of plague was unmistakable. In the 14th century, the plague had killed more than one quarter of Europe's population, sweeping up from Italy like a dagger stroke, emptying villages, destroying local economies, darkening and mystifying the best minds on the continent, as the disease proved resistant both to medical intervention, in most circumstances unsound, and prayer, in most cases unavailing. The plague had returned to Europe twice more, each time with diminished severity, but in a world still baffled by infectious disease, and so much like our own, authorities in England could think only of reposing their confidence in distance as a way of dealing with the affliction they could not otherwise control. Cambridge University closed its doors, its scholars retiring discreetly to the countryside, its lawns and gardens and stone buildings left in the care of servants who had nowhere to go, and the few students who had no means to go anywhere. Newton retired to the countryside at Woolsthorpe, 4 years' worth of education and a Bachelor of Arts degree in his possession. The 16 months of passionate and ecstatic study that followed are by common consent regarded as comprising a year of miracles. As the plague made its way through the English cities, Newton, solitary and alone, decisively advanced beyond other European mathematicians, making himself first their match and then their master. In old age, his powers weakened, Newton recalled the year in which he surrendered himself to the fires that had until then smoldered in his imagination, and in a grave, magnificent, but characteristically dry description, remarked that he was then in the prime of his age for invention and minded mathematics above all things.